Hey everyone, and welcome to the club. Today I'll be showing you how to draw the Grim Reaper from the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Let's get started at the top of our page with the eyes. So I'm going to get started on the left side with an oval. Starting from the top, just come around to the bottom, and then back up towards the top. We're going to leave a small gap in the center and draw the same thing on the right. So let's line up the top of the oval. Now let's go ahead and fill the eyes in black. Now let's add the eyebrows just above the eyes. So above the left eye, I'm going to draw a curve going up and then down. We're going to do the same thing on the right side. Now I just want to thicken up the center area of the eyebrows. So we're going to start at the point on the left side, go a little bit higher in the middle, and then down. And we can go ahead and fill the eyebrows in black. Now that we've drawn the eyes and the eyebrows, let's go ahead and draw in the skull. So we're going to start on the left side of the eye. Let's go all the way around towards the top, and then come down on the right side. From these 2 points, I want to draw 2 short angle lines coming out and down. From these 2 points, I'm going to draw 2 straight lines coming in. And then in between these 2 points, we're going to draw in the nose. So let's leave a gap on either side. Draw a straight line across the middle. Now we're going to go up towards the top of the nose, towards a point. And we're going to fill the nose in black. From the right side of this line, we're going to curve down and out towards the tip of the mouth. Now we're going to take this point, curve down and over towards the front of the mouth. Starting over here, we're going to curve down. Now we're going to pull that up towards the edge of the mouth. We're going to add 3 lines along the edge of the mouth. Starting in the middle, draw a short line going up, move towards the left and angle this in, aiming towards the nose, and then the same thing on the right. Now from this point of the cheek, we're going to curve out and then down towards the corner of the mouth. We're just going to pull that into right about there. Now we're going to curve this up towards the front of the jaw. Curving up. Now we're going to go straight across. Now we're going to go straight up underneath the top of the mouth. Let's trim this out on the inside. So we're going to step in, draw a line coming down, and then straight across. Let's go ahead and fill the inside area of the mouth in black. Now let's go ahead and draw in the lower part of the jaw. We're going to start at the tip of the mouth, curve down and over towards the left, down to about there. Now we're going to go to the outside. From here we're going to step out, curve in the opposite direction, around the mouth, and then down towards the same height. Now we're going to connect those 2 points with a curve, coming down and then back up. Let's add 3 lines along the bottom edge of the mouth. Starting about halfway along this curve, let's draw 1 straight line coming down, step over towards the left. We're going to angle this out. And on the right, we'll angle out towards the right. Just underneath the eyes, we're going to add a little bit of an eye bag. So a little curve going from left to right. Do that on both eyes. Now that we've drawn in the head, let's go ahead and draw on the outside of the hood. So we start at the top of the head. We're going to step up, start with a point. From this point, we're going to curve around the skull and then down. We're going to bring this down to right about there. We're going to do the same thing on the right. Curving out. And then down. And then from here we're going to curve down and then in behind the jaw. Now let's draw the outside of the hood. From this point we're going to step down and curve in the opposite direction, going up and out towards the left. Now we're going to hook this back down, curving down and then in. From this point we want to curve around and then up just above this point here. So we're going to go out. Now we're going to pull this in towards a point at the top of the head. Now from here, I just want to follow this curve and then this one coming in behind the jaw. So an even space gap all the way around, down to the bottom, and then in behind the jaw. Now let's move down and draw on the body. So I'm going to draw the upper part of the body going out towards the right and then down towards the left. So start underneath the jaw with an angled line coming down and out towards the right. We're going to step over and draw that same angled line. Now from here we want to draw the body coming a little bit wider along the bottom. So from this point we're going to come straight down towards the bottom here. Now from here we just want to spread this out so it gets wider at the base. So from here we're going to angle this out towards the left. Now let's draw the curls along the bottom of the cloak. From this point, I'm just going to swirl this around. We're going to go out, and then we'll hook this back in. From here, I just want to taper this back down. So we're going to go up, so it gets wider, and then we're going to pull that back in. Let's do the same thing on the right, curling in the opposite direction, and then in. Now from here, we're going to taper this out so it gets wider, and then comes down. We're going to draw two more on either side. So from here, we're going to curl around. We're going to go a little bit smaller. Get back up, and then pull it back in. We do the same thing on the right. Now let's draw one smaller one on the ends here. Here we're just going to curl around and in. Now we're going to pull this down to right about here. Let's do the same thing on the right. Curling around, hooking it back, and then down to the same height. Now I want to connect those 2 points with a straight line going across. Now let's move up and draw on the arms. So we're going to start with the left arm first. So we're going to start right where the hood meets the head. We're going to curve across and then down towards the left. We're going to do a hard turn, curving down towards the sleeve. From here we're going to go straight across to right about here. Now we want to pinch this in towards the elbow. So from here we're going to curve up and then in. Now again we're going to taper this in behind the jaw. Let's add the hand underneath the sleeve. So in the center of this line, we're going to step down, leave a little space, draw a point. From this point, I'm going to curve in and then down towards the thumb. We're going to angle with a short line coming down. Now we're going to swirl this around towards the first finger, going up, hooking this around, and then back down. We're going to square off the finger. Now we're going to curve this back up. We're going to taper the finger so it gets a little bit narrower as we come up. Draw another one, curving down. Now we're going to go straight across with a short line. Now we're going to taper this back up. We'll do one more. Now we're going to angle this one up. Now we're going to take this point, curve up towards that point in the wrist. Now let's add some separations along the finger. So on this finger here, we're just going to draw an angled line. We're going to split the fingers in half. And then with the thumb, we're going to draw two angled lines. Now along the knuckles, we're going to draw a curve. Starting from the outside of the hand, go in towards the knuckle, then in towards the center of the hand, and then along the back of the hand, we're going to draw three short lines. Now let's move to the right side and draw this arm. Now this arm is going to be holding the big sickle. So we're going to start underneath the jaw again, with an angled line coming down and out towards the elbow. Then we're going to go up with an angled line towards the cuff. From here, we're going to angle up. It's about the same length line that we have on the left here. Going up, to right about there. Now we're going to taper the arm, coming in towards the inside of the elbow. Now we're going to taper the upper part of the arm, going in behind the jaw. Let's add the inside of the sleeve. So we're going to leave a little bit of space. Draw an angled line coming down. Draw a short line going across the top. Now we're going to connect these 2 points with a curve. Let's continue moving over towards the right and draw on the hand. So we're going to leave some space between the cuff and the hand. Start with a point. From this point, we're going to go straight across, and we'll come straight down with that same length line. Now right in here, we're going to draw on the thumb. So it's a large U shape, coming down and then back up. At the bottom of the thumb, we're going to curve down towards the outside corner of the hand. And then right here on the thumb, we're going to draw a curve from left to right, going across. And then right in here, we're going to draw two straight lines going across to separate the fingers. Now let's draw the staff of the sickle in behind the hand. So it's basically two lines just above the hand. We're going to start at the very top and pull a line coming straight in towards the hand. From the top, we're going to draw a short line going across and follow that same line coming down in behind the hand. Now I want to continue these two lines underneath the hand here. So on the inside, go all all the way down towards the bottom to the same height as the bottom of the cloak, and then on the right side. And we'll close the bottom off with a straight line. Let's go back up and draw on the sickle. From the top corner, I'm just going to curve this down, going out and then down. Now from here, I'm going to step down and just taper towards the point, going across, then down. Let's add a little reflection in the sickle. From the top, we'll angle down, step over and draw that same angle coming in. Now we're just going to finish off the back side of the hand. From this point, you come down, then in behind the handle, and that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's the Grim Reaper from the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.